Hey, this is Red Band coming to you live from Toronto! A brand new episode of Kill Tony, Volume 2. Give it up for Tony!
Fuck yes! Holy shit, we did it, everybody. We are live in Toronto.
What?
This is so cool.
This is really cool.
This is unbelievably cool.
I feel comfortable. That's for the first time in Toronto in 2 days. I feel comfortable.
We're right at home. This is what it's all about.
This is what we
Kill
do.
Tony at a movie theater.
I know, right? Guys, this is
like
a fucking movie theater.
It's like we've come full circle.
Right.
And it's a packed crazy audience of podcast fans.
So cool.
Most of them came here by themselves. Because they're podcast fans. You guys are like one of a kind. This is like a Reddit meetup group or something.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks. Did anybody catch that on Adult Swim last night? Because you guys are the best. That's why you even know about it. Me and Brian just coincidentally found it separate from each other, and we're like, you saw that too? For 15 minutes during Adult Swim last night.
You know what sucks is when I finally release this, all you're going to be like, shut the fuck up with too many cooks!
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
it gets stuck in your head. Oh, it's powerful. It happened.
It's so powerful.
It's like a comedy meteorite hit last night at 4:15 in the morning.
Google search too many cooks. In the future, when we release this, you're going to be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Hamster dance? Really? What are you doing to me?
It's like we stumbled across Gangnam Style first. Like, if Gangnam Style just got released, we saw it already.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to end up seeing it. You're going to be like, holy shit, that is awesome.
No idea.
Well, except it's better than Gangnam Style. Like, Gangnam Style's crazy. You know Gangnam Style has like twice as many hits on YouTube than anything else?
Oh, yeah.
That is the most fucked up thing in the world.
But we all love it.
We're all going to die.
No, it's the best song ever.
We are all going to die. Like, we are totally... That proves to me that we are a bad people.
Why do you say that?
Because if that's what the world is absorbing more than anything else, a guy fake riding a horse, like not only any guy, but a goofy Korean guy in a suit and sunglasses. I mean, if that's what humanity finds more entertaining than anything else, it has 2 billion hits on YouTube. Think about that for a second. That it's the #1 most... How many people knew this by round of applause? Not that many people.
How many of you guys know this song is the most amazing song in the world?
It's not amazing. It's terrible. And that's my point. Is that we're all gonna die. Fuck yeah.
I wish I had control of I have no control of the volume. That's the only thing. I wish I could just like...
If you say volume up on that thing,
There's
somebody's
nobody
gonna do it.
Hey.
Josh Martin, are
come
you
here,
here?
come here.
Put your hands together for Josh Martin.
Josh
everybody.
Martin, guys, right here. Canadian Josh Martin is here.
We have a Canadian Josh Martin who, crazy enough, speaks better English than the American Josh Martin.
No, in Canada, because of the exchange rate, we have 2 Josh Martins.
Yeah. Look at these two doing the job of one little puppy dog.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
We've been doing a new thing recently where he gets hit in the nuts. You guys are in for a treat. You Kill Tony fans.
Come on, can we hit you in the nuts? Can I just hit you in the nuts? Can I just tap you?
Come here, come on stage.
Get on stage, guys.
Joe Tucciotto, he put this thing on, everybody. He's doing the Josh Martin part.
All right, we need to go over here at the nut microphone. And here's what I'm going to do. Usually, Tony has a great sponsor.
Here, let's have him read something else. Let's have him read a line from...
Oh, yeah, Adventure Time.
Let's have him read the cover of this... Peanuts thing right here.
No, this was a gift from somebody beautiful in the audience that gave me an Adventure Time #1 comic of Marceline. I don't even know if I said that right, but I want you to read the whole left page of, this is the 7th page of this comic. I want you to read the whole, and if you pause at 1 second, I'm ready to flick you in the nuts right now.
God. Okay, check. All right. So you gonna tell me when to start?
Yeah. Start.
All right, go.
Start.
Yeah, all right. Why bother anyway? Does it even matter? It doesn't matter. Thanks, everyone. We're Devil Cake Downers. We have records and stuff. Not that you wouldn't want them, dudes.
You pause. I
Oh, nut hit. He got hit in the nuts, everybody. That's how we start the shows now.
There we go.
It's a new tradition. It's a lot better when it's Josh Martin because we set it up and it's silly. But Joe Tucciotto, everybody. He's on the controls for tonight. He set it up.
You know what's funny was when I flicked him in the nuts, I didn't feel anything there. I think this guy is a woman.
Whoa, the bearded lady, Joe Tucciotto.
No, what if he had a beautiful vagina the whole time? We had no idea. He had the most beautiful, no lip vagina. There's nothing hanging out of it. There's no umbilical cord or anything like that.
Why would the most beautiful vagina not have lips? What kind of vagina are you into? You're just into a slit or something, huh?
Nah.
You just want some kind of envelope crease?
Yes.
What kind of thing are you into?
That's what I want. I want a straight line. That's what I want.
No way.
I want a Charles Schultz drawing.
I don't want to feel I don't want to feel like I'm supposed to put a quarter in it or something. There should be something there to let you know that it's a vagina, not just some hole in the wall. You know what I mean? It's so good to be back in Toronto. For example, even though we've been jet lagged and fucked up, I flew from New York City to LA on Monday just for Kill Tony, which Doug Stanhope was on at the Comedy Store.
Doug Stanhope.
It's been so much fun lately. We've had all the best people on: Dave Attell, Rogan, everybody. It's all happening on that front. The new episodes that you guys will be hearing are great.
He's been traveling so much. He went from the East Coast to West Coast just to do one podcast with Doug Stanhope,
which was awesome, and it was worth it.
But then flew back to Toronto, and then we had to roast Ron Jeremy. Yeah. And both of us, seriously, whatever it was,
we were out of it.
We were fucking zombies. Yeah. We pretty much watched each other masturbate like we normally do, but we had dead eyes.
But we ended up having fun. That was a fun roast. Brian did his first ever roast, guys, of Ron Jeremy.
Horrible.
Dude,
it was the first crowdsourced roast I've ever done. I used message boards, Joe Rogan message board, Shit Talking 101. I crowdsourced the whole roast.
You did a great job.
That's how it is to be an actor.
What an honor to roast Ron Jeremy, right, guys?
Fuck Ron Jeremy. He fucked in the green. The green room was the size of this table. All right.
And he fucked a girl in it.
And he fucked a girl in the bathroom.
While everybody...
I came in to get a beer and it smelled like buttholes and yeast infections. Fuck that.
Yeah, he fucked a girl in the green room. There was 8 other people on the roast. And he fucked a girl in the smallest green room. How Ron Jeremy is that?
Yeah.
So we all had to leave the green room, obviously, because he's just fucking a girl in a bathroom stall. All there is one stall door. Yeah. And he's blatantly fucking a girl, just
it sounded like this.
Meat smacking against each other.
It sounded exactly like that.
But last night we did the Comedy Underground, which was more fun. Now all of a sudden we're doing stand-up comedy. We had a blast.
You guys missed it. Me and Tony both went off the rails and just did an insane fucking show. It was
unplugged.
A B-side. It was a B-side.
We went unplugged.
Yeah. And we're going to be there tonight.
We're going there after
the show. We are doing comedy at the Comedy Underground, where you're just allowed to smoke weed and fucking get high. And we're going to do a comedy show.
My plan for tonight is, you remember the great Andy Kaufman, when he did Radio City Music Hall, he took everybody out for milk and cookies afterwards to a place after he did that. What I want to do tonight is I want us all to go stampede the Comedy Underground after this and watch us do stand-up comedy. It's going to be crazy. If I'm telling a lie, then let there be a profile of my head right behind me. Anyway, what's exciting about being here, though, is that we do crazy shit here, and I'm really excited about the stand-up tonight and
the
doing
Patriot
the show.
Tonight. I can't wait to bring this guy out.
Yeah, unfortunately, we weren't able to bring an Iron Patriot tonight, guys. So there's not going to be any Patriot of any kind. That's why Brian's saying that he's fucking with you.
I'm sorry. I've been fucking with you all night. You guys have no idea.
But then again,
bathroom cameras, your girlfriends went to the bathroom. I have it.
But then
You want to
again,
make a deal?
But then again, what if just for one time Brian wasn't kidding? What if there actually was? What if there just so happened to be a patriot
No.
here on tonight's show to keep us safe?
No.
Well, that would be the first episode ever that there wasn't one, and that ain't gonna happen tonight, Toronto. I present to you our head of security for the evening, the first ever Canadian patriot, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Make sure he doesn't trip. Put him in front of his mic, Joe. Fuck yeah. The one-man fire hazard. The Canadian patriot. Perhaps our girthiest patriot we've ever had. Lots of poutine in that robot system going on.
Yeah, I see that. And coin.
This looks like if the guy that played Bane got hired as Iron Man. Put your hands together for the Canadian patriot, everybody. Come on.
Come on. He's one of you.
That suit almost looks like it was on my carry-on the entire way here from LA. It almost looks like it was shoved in a bag that I had to put 7 days worth of clothes in.
Yeah.
I mean, so tight that everything was just the size of a softball.
But luckily, Tony only
now
wears
he's
clothing
wearing-
that's the size of a piece of paper, right?
Right, because I'm so tiny.
No, seriously. If you put this in a luggage, you could have 1 million of those.
All right.
Like this scarf, this sweater, I could have 1 million of those sweaters.
Brian, it's
All
a
right.
medium.
All right, calm.
It's not like some superhuman thing. The size of clothes he wears is of another
All right.
dimension.
I wear thicker cotton so you can't see my nipples like the Patriot.
I fucking love this. Holy shit. Canadian patriot. Greet these people.
What's good, Canada?
There you go.
Canadian Patriot, what's your favorite item on the menu in Canada?
Timbits from Tim Hortons.
There you go.
Tim Hortons for life, bro.
100% patriot, 100% Canadian.
Yep, 100%.
You're batting 1,000 tonight. For those of you that don't know, we always had a patriot, and now we've replaced him with a new patriot each week. This is our first time ever having a Canadian patriot, so I'm so excited about that. This is 77th episode of Kill Tony, our first Canadian patriot.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't seem very proud of that.
Yeah, you guys don't have like the pride we have in the United States. We're like, USA, yeah.
Patriot, you're excited about tonight's show, right? Fuck yeah, just a thumbs up. Always good for podcasting. I'm sure those listeners are going to really feel the power of that thumbs up. I fucking love it. Well, I'm excited about this show, too. As always, we have 2 comics. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to spend too much time with us tonight, so it's going to be Red Band and I carrying the ship Titanic style, and by that I mean we are going low.
We're
tonight,
gonna fuck
everybody.
each other on stage.
It's so weird. Like, what makes you think of that stuff randomly?
Because
It all just goes
Leonardo-
back to like penis and butt and like.
Whatever.
But like, if I eat a veggie sandwich, I'm gay. But like, you bring up dicks and butt like every 7 seconds.
Because that's my favorite things ever.
I thought it was Olive Garden that you liked. It was
that's
Sevens
bullshit.
or something.
No, Olive Garden can eat my asshole and my dick and my butt.
Wait, can Olive Garden fuck a bunch of dudes? Because, all right.
All right, come on.
Let's bring up our comedian. I got an amazing gift tonight. Look at this. Django Unchained,
I know.
everybody. Somebody brought me the graphic novel.
Same
Django
person as
Unchained.
my #1 episode comic of Adventure Time.
Thank you for the gifts.
Thank you so much.
2 people.
2 people.
The
One
rest
person.
of you sons of bitches can suck it.
Yeah. Thanks
I
for
love, I love the one chick that's lit up in the audience, by the way. Are you watching the live feed of this right now? Hey, how's it going?
All right.
I'm just going to guess that she's watching at Ustream, the
Yeah.
only person.
Are you ready to do this, Tony?
Put your hands together for our 2 comedians tonight. Sweden's top comic and a Toronto favorite, Magnus Betner and John Moses. Here they are. We did the roast with these guys a couple nights ago. Hi, John. Good to see you.
We gotta talk about this roast. What did you guys think
So
about
much
that
fun.
roast? Because I feel like I failed harder than a Chinese phone book.
I had fun.
Yeah, Magnus. I've been telling him ever since the roast. Magnus just slays. He just stayed evil. He looks like a Bond villain, and he roasts like a Bond villain. Seriously. This fucking guy, he just stood there, just kept this straight face the entire... It was like one of the funniest roast performances I've ever seen, and I'm such a big fan of roasting. I mean that.
Thank you.
And because he would just be like, "You're fucking ugly." And he just holds this pose. It's the best fucking type of thing. Like, no real, like, it was just a great performance. And John, yours was good too. I hosted the thing.
Oh wow,
and,
that was a significant step down. It's
It was.
John was also
I
available
know.
for tonight.
I was gonna do it. I was gonna go like jokingly with it, and then then I'm like, no, I won't make that joke. And then I'm like, so I
Tony.
ended up right in the middle. So
Tony,
I came across like a real dick.
Do you understand that you're like, this is the president of Russia, this is the mayor of Delaware?
Well, I'd probably be the mayor of Delaware.
Coincidentally, Magnus looks like the president of Russia.
Yeah.
I was so much better on the roast.
Fuck yeah, John Moses and Magnus
Is that
Betner.
real whiskey or is it just props?
No, that's real.
It's
You want
all
some?
you. What do you want? We have Crown Royal.
Can we get some cups?
Yeah, we can get some
I
cups.
think there's ice in the green room.
Yeah, you could use my Starbucks cup if you
Oh,
don't mind.
God, put that thing
I
away.
I pooped in there a little.
Oh, pooped in it. There's a poop reference. With a clear cup, there's barely anything in it.
It's your
How do you pay for that? All right. I love that you guys are here. We're going to have so much fun. The party's happening, obviously.
don't have a
the
sound.
iPad just jizzed out some crap.
No, I just don't have a volume control. It's almost normal.
I love it.
Iron
so
Patriot, do you have
guys
any
know-
questions?
Oh, yeah. Patriot. Canadian Patriot. I'm very excited about this. Canadian Patriot. Do you have any questions for our guest tonight?
I heard you're from Sweden. What's that like?
It's pretty much like Canada, but a bit more narrow.
It's like, doesn't it seem like it's like maybe like Legend of Zelda in Sweden? I think it is. Like you
have
talk to goats.
Have you ever played an Ocarina of Time?
No, I haven't actually.
Do you play video? Have you ever played a video game?
No, I don't do that. No,
Really?
I read books.
Why do that when I can just kill people and read books?
You are so much better than
I
us,
fucking
Magnus.
love him. I am like a huge Magnus Betner fan, and I've only seen him do one thing ever, and that was a roast 2 nights ago. But you have me sold, man. I fucking love your style. You look like every bad guy from like the Boondock Saints and like all that shit. But he's hilarious, so it's funny.
The principal from Back to the Future.
And John Moses over there. That's a good one. Moses got in
Thank
a
you,
3-pointer.
Yeah, well.
John Moses, you look like, and I said this at the roast, that you look like the assistant coach at Penn State that ratted out Jerry Sandusky. You guys remember that guy?
That
Coach
was a good one.
McNeary or whatever? McQueary? Fucking, I love it.
Strike three!
We don't have
You're
too
out!
much time with you guys because we
Yes.
are in like the middle of a crazy Toronto Comedy Festival, and these guys have shows they both have to get off to. So let's get right into it, shall we? Oh wait, did you have a question for John Moses?
You have red hair. What's that about?
Fucking typical Canadian question.
Who writes these guys' stuff, man? This is fantastic. Just so you guys know, there wouldn't have been a need for a Canadian Patriot 2 weeks ago prior to that Ottawa incident. But now they got to up security measures, so they're buying old equipment from America. In a week, they're going to start rolling in all the Ferguson shit that they're not using there anymore. So,
Was the Ottawa shooter redhead?
yeah.
Was he really?
No.
I
no,
thought-
absolutely not.
I got distracted for a second, and then I tried to guess what the conversation was about. Something about that Canadian shooter the other day that happened.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a lot of people say that. I have a question. Does a Canadian school shooter, does he use an AK-47? I've always wanted to do that in front of a Toronto crowd. I couldn't tweet that the other day. I couldn't figure out how to tweet it properly. I didn't know whether to go A question mark. Like, I didn't know how to translate it all the way. How do you spell the A that you guys say? Whoa, that's so universal. Shit. I asked a carload of people. Fun fact, I asked a carload of dirty Americans. And they all had a different response. One was like AH, one was like EGH. I'm like, what the fuck? That sounds like a throat clearing. That's not A, that's... Ugh. Disgusting.
Tony, you know the best thing about being in Canada?
What?
Is that the Josh Martin of Canada is twice as horrible at his job than a normal
that
Josh
totally
Martin.
Makes sense. We have 2 Josh Martins, and none of them are anywhere near where they're supposed to be.
Soundboard at all, no.
It's so classic.
It's so classic.
But it's good. Just like typical Josh Martins, they were just getting the best angle in the back of the room. Here he is.
Yeah.
Look,
hey, it's like Josh Martin, guys. Guys, give it up for Josh Martin.
Why do you walk like a mom in a shopping mall? Did everybody see that walk down the thing with his arms to his sides like he's carrying like little sticks or something? What the fuck was that?
It's the worst.
Is that how you walk? Walk to the back and then walk back again. Walk, motherfucker, walk. No, walk how you walk. Don't try to be funny.
It's Don Nazi.
Oh, now you're trying too hard. Walk how you walk, motherfucker. Walk back. Walk to me.
This is like an introduction to acting
class. This is like the worst DUI checkpoint ever.
Really
walk how you walked. You're walking differently now. What's wrong with you?
It's Don Knotts.
Why are you trying to be funny? It's funny how you walked the first time. Now it's not funny. All I asked you to do was walk the way that you walk. You can't even fucking do that? Walk, motherfucker. That's a little bit better, yeah. Okay, now walk. Right. Everybody should be watching this. Okay, now walk back just like that. Like how you started, not with the fucking... Yeah, that's how you walk the first time.
He's voguing.
That's exactly how you fucking walked. And you knew it the whole time when you were fake walking because you're like, oh man, everybody always tells me I have a weird walk and it's about to be in the universe.
Strike a pose.
So I'm going to fucking fake cool walk. And that's not, I was going to get it out of you.
There's nothing to it.
This is going to make for a great podcast.
It is. No, it really is.
Tony,
that's the crazy
explain the
part.
game, man. Let's explain
You know
the
how
game.
it works, guys. Comedians, a lot of you signed up tonight. I know it's some people's like first time and that a lot of people traveled and this and that, bobbity-bob. We got a bucket here. It's the same bucket that we always have. Comedians sign up for the chance to do 60 seconds on stage of any kind, uninterrupted. You know your 60 seconds is up, performers, when you hear the sound of a kitty.
That's way too loud.
That's
Hold
that
on.
kitty. That's the kitty that we love.
Yeah.
You better stop your set then, or else you're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood bear. Here's what it sounds like.
I hate all of you!
Do you like
Okay, I'm pretty sure Magnus and John have to go to their show now. So let's get it started. You ready for this? Kill Tony, live from Toronto. So much fun. You have names on pieces of paper. Anything can happen. Put your hands together for Derek Verdonk. Take your time. Come up. There's a whole lot of fire hazards going on here, so take your time. Focus. There you go. Climb your ass up there. That mic right there, Derek. You got it. Derek Verdonk, everybody, come on.
How's it going, guys? Listen, you go to a party. Parties are fun. Parties in Canada are a lot of fun because lots of things are available that aren't available in the States. You have lots of fun. Hey man, you have your conversation with your friends. How's it going? Oh my God, it's crazy, man. What TV shows you watching? Oh, I'm loving Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, man, that's so cool, man. I love Game of Thrones. What about Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad's so badass. And then you look in the corner and oh my God, fucking Rockford Files are the best show. What the fuck? Who's that guy? I don't know. And then there's like this one uncomfortable motherfucker, and he's all quiet. And you're like, oh yeah, man, what show are you watching? Oh, I don't watch television. I don't own a television. record scratch right there. You're like, oh, now his problem is our problem, okay? Okay, I'm not judging against people who don't watch TV. Actually, I am. I'm sorry. Who are these fucking people who are these self-imposed martyrs? You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Brought out the bear. There are more bears in Canada. Derek Verdonk. Fuck yeah. Nice to meet you, Derek.
That's the fastest minute of my life, and I knew that was going to happen. I knew
It was the longest of mine.
Fuck yeah, John Moses. Welcome to the show. You get it, huh? I love it. Fuck yeah, you're right in. What are your initial thoughts about Derek's first impression on you, Magnus?
I thought it was a good setup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's right.
That means he's going to cut off your head after the show. In Magnus, I'm Magnus's translator. That's what that means. No. Derek, where are you from?
I am from Burlington, Ontario, just outside here.
Heck yeah, you've done stand-up a while?
This is my very, very first time.
Really? Wow, look at that. That is so cool.
Whoa.
What an amazing venue to have a first time at. Most people are in some weird, goofy place. So you've never done like even an open mic or anything before?
I've done nothing of the sorts.
What made you want to come out tonight?
This podcast kicks ass. Death Squads kicks ass. Canada kicks ass. Stand-up comedy kicks ass. I don't know, man. Lots of things, I suppose.
Is it something you want to do now?
It is something I like doing. It's like me and my wife get together and we just riff
you mean
all the
1
time.
minute of it?
How long you been married for?
10 years.
Holy shit. How old are you?
I am 39.
Fuck yeah. 39. Get to do stand-up comedy for the first time. That's so cool.
Yeah.
You gotta write jokes though.
Yeah.
Like it's cool going on stage the first time. You're playing like Barbie or something like right now. But you really need to think every 10 seconds I need to smile at least. Because if I'm watching you more than like 30 seconds and I'm not smiling, there's something wrong right there.
Why didn't you think of that when we roasted Ron?
He's still in roast mode.
Magnus and John are both still in roast mode. I love it.
It's my only mode.
He's broke.
I love the sriracha hot sauce shirt.
Yeah.
That's
Target.
cool.
Yeah, you went to Target. That's great.
Did you get that from Target? Holy shit.
That's amazing you went to Target.
What do you do for work?
I'm an animator.
Why'd you apologize for nothing?
I'm Canadian.
Welcome.
That is the most Canadian thing I've ever seen before. How's that the first word? Like, he didn't even do anything to apologize. I've never seen that before. It's like if you saw like a dragon in the sky and you're like, wow, I've never seen one of those. That's exactly the feeling I got. Sorry, it's like, what the fuck are you apologizing about, man? You didn't even do anything. Did your dick fall out or something and we didn't notice? Like, what could you possibly be?
I'm sorry, I can't
before
rock
I say anything else, I would like to apologize, first of all.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I mean, you could do that anytime. You could just apologize all the time.
You're waiting for an apology. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm sorry I can't rock a medium shirt like that.
He can't not apologize. This guy's so Canadian, he can't not apologize.
This is how stereotypes are perpetrated. Sorry.
There you go. Fuck yeah. The spirit of Josh Martin living on through John Moses right now. Fuck yeah. Derek Verdonk.
That was like
What do you-
99% setup, and I didn't get where I wanted to go as fast as I wanted.
No, we know it was 99%.
But I'm not sorry about it.
We know what the fuck that was.
And that
You're like the
1% being
doctor.
generous.
It's like waking up in a hospital room and you're missing half your foot. And you're like, oh my God, half my foot's gone. And the doctor comes in and he's like, we had to take off half your foot. And you're like, I fucking see that, man. So foot. No, we know what happened here tonight, Derek. I didn't get an answer. What do you do for work? You just started apologizing out of nowhere.
I do animation for television.
Wow.
Kids shows.
Animation.
Do you hide dicks and shit? Like it's like, hey, everyone, learn to breathe, and you're like a dick.
I tried that kind of stuff, but
Are
it
they
never gets
Dude,
through.
no, seriously, you always, as an artist, have to hide a dick in everything. No, seriously, seriously.
He just hides apologies and everything.
Always
like the clouds just spell out, "I'm sorry."
No. Because you're not gonna be working at that job in like 3 or 5 years. So you want to be able to show that you hit a dick in a kid's show.
That's how you leave your mark. That's how you leave your mark, right?
You have to.
Totally, yeah.
Dude,
that's right.
Disney does it every day.
I do try sneaking stuff into my work, but it gets caught.
Like
As an
what? What
artist,
have you
always
tried to
do it.
sneak in before?
Sorry?
What have you tried to sneak in before? What have you tried to sneak into your work?
Oh,
I want to know what kind of glory holes you're drawing on some children's book.
Oh, just stupid stuff like, you have like, say, background characters, you have crowds of characters. Sometimes you try to get a guy to grab the other guy's crotch or something like that, or just try to do it really slow, and then, just hopefully your supervisor doesn't notice it or whatever. I had a guy try to grab an ass and stuff like that, just little silly things like that.
Wow, you like your background characters to be like molesters. There's like there's some kind of creep deep inside you. I'll just let the background characters live my dreams for me.
I live vicariously through these pathetic little characters.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I just said. You just repeated exactly what I just said to you.
Yeah, well, if you're going to keep doing comedy, you should sneak in a punchline.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That's just, you've been sitting on that one for a while, huh? Just waiting. He's like, if I don't get this in now, I might not be able to use it later.
I'm only here for another minute.
I know. I can't believe you guys have to go, but
Yeah.
what are we going to do? At least we got you on there for a bit. And you guys have to go. What time is it? How we
I want one more.
Okay, let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it.
Derek, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Derek
Derek. Get up.
Verdonk, everybody. You met him. That's Derek. We're going straight to the bucket.
Hold on.
Ready? Sure. Your next comedian goes by the name of Jordan Johnston. Be careful coming up here, Jordan.
Oh, boy.
Be careful, Jordan. Here he comes. Jordan Johnston, everybody. Come on, one more time for Jordan, everyone.
Hey guys, how's it going? Are you ever just amazed by how dumb you can be? I was taking a shower this morning, 2 minutes in, and I'm like, did I wash my hair? I couldn't remember. And so I felt pretty dumb, and it's actually the first time I've ever done the instruction number 3, the repeat part. Lather, rinse, repeat. And yeah, you only have 4 things to do in the shower, so I couldn't believe that. The phrase, time flies when you're having fun. Everyone knows that. As a person with a borderline debilitating fear of death, that scares the shit out of me. Time flies when you're having fun. So now I'm just trying to be miserable everywhere that I go. I'm doing Windows updates all the time, trying to follow old people in lines. Just, try to hate my job. I work in sales, so I'm always waiting for someone to say yes. So anyway, that's about it. Is that about
Fuck
it?
yeah. 55
I also
seconds.
try to do bad comedy, too. Make my life a little longer.
What was that last thing?
Grab
What'd
that
you
mic.
say?
Grab that mic. Grab the mic. So you're like Tom Arnold of Toronto.
Whoa, I've never heard that.
That's a huge compliment to this guy. Look at this.
Thank you. I think.
Fuck yeah. What'd you say at the end about Bobbity-Ba?
I was going to say that other things I like to do to elongate my life is do bad comedy and not get any laughs.
Oh, dude, don't shoot yourself in the foot. You got a couple of laughs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
good.
did good. That was very good,
You have
Jordan.
to fill your
Johnson.
minute, though. That was
Yeah, you always got to do your time. That's the weird thing.
And
You
the
gotta-
like the first, like the rinse, repeat, and then the like make time or no time to have fun or whatever. Was those 2 separate ideas?
Yeah, two separate ideas.
Oh, okay. All right.
yeah, so you're
I
saying
just want some clarification. I was just like, because it ended abruptly, and I was like, well, okay,
It was
we're on
clunky.
to the
I was wondering the same thing. Are you hoping that time doesn't fly? Is that what you're saying? Like you don't
Yeah.
want time to go fast because what? Then you'll get older or
You
something?
wake up one day and that's it. Like,
So maybe
You
you
have a
should
great-
say something like that in the beginning to where it's very clear, just that one last thing where it's like, who wants time to fly? If time flies, then that means I'm going to die soon.
right. And
Pretty
there could be
much.
some tie
And-
into
and
like the
then-
rinse, repeat thing, maybe.
I agree.
And by the way, I'm looking at it right now. You didn't wash your hair. Magnus, what's your first impression of Jordan Johnston?
No, I thought the first part wasn't very funny, but the second part was good. It's actually good, and I think with a bit of where you can pace it a little bit when you don't only have a minute that you don't even fill. You're gonna do well with that. I think if you can expand on it a little bit and take it a bit slower.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you always
feeling
dress-
like a judge on the X Factor or something now?
Oh,
It's just strange.
Oh no, this guy looks like he has a lot of X's, but not X Factor.
Maybe one X that he hasn't let go of since high school.
Yeah. Do you always dress like a school shooter? What's your story, Jordan? What do you do for work?
I work in online marketing.
You ever done stand-up before?
Never.
This is your first time ever going on stage.
Hey,
it's like we're like some weird baby. We're like a baby company.
I have a question.
Like,
what's the T-shirt underneath that? That's your. I'm underneath my straight. It has to
I'm
be
guessing
like
a heavy metal band, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Close enough. Q107. It's a Toronto radio station I used to work at. Q107.
What do they play? What do they play?
Classic rock.
All right. That's cool.
Come on. It's fucking. I bet you have an AC/DC shirt, right? You definitely have a Metallica shirt.
No Metallica shirt.
What's the closest to Metallica you have? Some band probably I haven't even heard of. You probably have like a few of those bands where sometimes you'll just like paint black makeup under your eyes and go out and like fucking.
I'm more of a rap guy, actually.
Really?
For real.
Whoa.
That scene from Office Space is playing in my head where he rolls up the window. He's like, oh.
I had dinner at Faux Real tonight. It's right around the corner here. We're in Chinatown.
I don't want to leave, man. This is
I know,
so
right?
much fun.
It's so crazy.
You don't have to leave. Really, you don't. You're a comedian, and it's completely amazing if you're an hour late to a show.
Yeah, if you're an hour late, the audience is going to be like,
No.
this guy's going to fucking kill. Like, that's some real fucking, like,
No, it's
only
like
Paul
real shit.
McCartney
I
can
know,
get
I
away
know.
with that.
No, it's
reality.
real shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, well, I'm 20 minutes early. I'm a comedian. No, you're gonna suck, right?
No, you're a professional.
Hey, let's get this poor soul off stage and get one more in. All right.
Hold on, wait.
All right, that was better.
Thank you.
Okay. Later, Jordan.
We've got to go, right?
Yeah, I think we do. Fellas, man, I would
Okay.
love to stay, man.
Put your hands
Thank
together
you so
for
much.
Magnus Betner and John Moses. They have to run other shows. You guys all know we're going to have fun. Magnus and John are great. Follow them on Twitter. At John Moses, you actually have the John Moses Twitter handle. Am I right?
Yeah, I was early on that game,
That's
man.
crazy,
Yeah,
dude. Congrats.
yeah.
And Magnus Betner, that's MagnusBetner. Extremely funny
so much,
comedians, guys. Honestly.
Guys, thanks so much, man.
I was going to go with no panelists tonight, but they were so funny at the roast that I invited them to swing by for as long as they could because they're really funny dudes. I wish we could have gotten to hang out with them more.
I took ecstasy tonight, so.
No, you didn't.
But it's Canadian ecstasy, so
it's
who cares? It's not gonna work.
It was a Hostess cupcake. That's Canadian ecstasy. It's a double-double.
Get a name, bro. Let's do this. Taco Bell.
What?
Let's get a name out of the.
Why do you keep saying Gold Dust, sir? Because Gold Dust is mad at me. Wait. Sit on it. Relax, buddy. Brian, are you okay?
I'm
Okay.
plotting a name.
Who roofied Brian? I'm guessing Brian, everybody. Brian's just taking over, just grabbing names. I love it. You ready for it?
That's the name.
Is it right now exactly when you want to do it?
Yep.
Okay. Sure. Put your hands together for Dave Bastian, everyone. Oh, shit. This guy's in the front row.
Hey guys, I wouldn't want this thing to hide my slender frame. So, have you ever taken one of those I ate so much Kraft dinner it's stretching my asshole kind of shits? I always kind of figured that's what anal sex feels like. Well, half the experience. I know I probably shouldn't start with a shit joke, but me and shit have a special relationship. I was born dead, choking on my own feces. So I figure, even if I didn't do good up here, it won't kill me. I've eaten shit before. On another note, I don't really wear bling, not into it. I like belt buckles, though. See, these pretty boys got it all wrong. They're wearing it on their neck, they're wearing it on their wrist. I got girls looking right above my dick. And once I got their eyes, soon they spread those thighs.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
50 seconds.
Thank you.
I like your style, man. You do stand-up a lot?
First time.
Oh, my God.
Really? Oh, damn. You're going to kill, dude.
Yeah, you
Thank
got to
you.
do it more. What do you do for work now?
I actually moved down here this past weekend.
Oh,
and
shit. You moved
looking for work.
Down here? Where the fuck are you from? There's nothing up from here.
I crawled out of the toilet.
Who the fuck were you working with? Santa Claus? Like, what the fuck is up from here? Oh,
I was about an hour north.
You must have been a crab fisherman. That's the only other option. That's all that I know that happens up there. Either that or you're an Eskimo.
Hey, when you eat shrimp and there's that poop trail, do you just like scarf it down?
I can't say I have.
It's a pretty tiny trail. I mean, I'd imagine a guy that looks like this does lines of those poop trails. I mean, this guy looks like a fucking lumberjack meets the child molestee. Like,
Yeah.
you look like the kid that gets molested and a lumberjack cross. You have a baby face with a man beard and belly. It's really bizarre. It's like
really
fucking.
is.
It's like Duck Dynasty if they actually played with little ducks.
Yeah.
You're like a tough guy, but a little baby at the same time. Do you
bit.
sleep in a big crib?
Just a big bed.
Do you drink a lot of milk?
No.
You don't drink milk?
You
I-
seem like
I probably
you would.
should.
You seem like you would.
Milk's expensive.
Where do you get your calcium from? Just eating the bones of the animals that you eat?
I guess so.
You even laugh like a little kid. Look at you. You just like have this little kid giggle. You can't even control it.
I'm giggly.
Your everything doesn't match your look. It's so interesting. Like, I feel like you took over your dad's body and then came to the show tonight. You're like, I want to do this show, but I look too much like a baby. Dad, let me get in your body. And you just did some like fucking spell that you found at the lumberjack library. And
What do you do for a living?
I've always done something in construction.
Construction.
Of
I
course.
can tell.
Get one
You
done.
got a big hammer.
I'm good at lifting heavy
belt
things.
so we can see your ass crack when you're like fucking doing the hammer.
That's
can
why
tell.
I tuck in the shirt.
Do your friends ever?
I feel like
invite
that,
you-
by the way, I feel like underneath those jeans, it's just like a baby onesie. The buttons,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
shirt actually connects at the bottom with some kind of clip. He's such a
100%.
baby. Of course you're in construction. You're like Bob the Builder. This is a giant man baby. I've never gone off on a man baby run like this, and it
Yeah.
took this guy to inspire it from me. Like,
You know
I'm
what I
like
want-
12 jokes in on this fucking goo goo gaga
You know what I want to do with this guy?
fucking
You don't know what to do
train
with this-
conductor.
You don't know what to do with this guy?
Doesn't make sense.
I want to go to a Holiday Inn and like go into the pool and hold you in the pool and dip your head like a baby. That's what I want to do.
Have you ever
You
been
would
back?
need the water's help to hold me.
You would need a what?
The water's help to hold me.
The water's help.
All right,
Float,
so
I'm heavy.
so
You have an accent of somebody far north from here. So how far north are you from?
Just about an hour.
Just about an hour.
A boot.
Patriot, what do you think about this guy?
Yeah, what's an hour north from here?
I'm not sure. Not a whole lot.
If you had to guess what was an hour north from here, what would you guess?
Probably not a whole lot.
That's a good guess.
He's right. That's
Were
why I
you-
moved down here.
Right. So like, you have a marijuana belt, so you smoke pot.
I'm a fan.
You're wearing like the Intercontinental Championship of marijuana right now. I don't know if It's like diamond studded. I
Yeah.
could totally tell you got that at one of these like shady tourist shops that.
And
down
right now,
the
you're
shop.
not looking at my neck or my wrist.
Your neck or your wrist?
My joke was about my belt
Oh, I already
buckle.
forgot about your jokes, dude. I have the memory of a.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. Taco Bell's our
Yeah,
new
it's the memory
sponsor,
of
by the
Taco
way.
Bell,
Diet
yeah.
Coke, thank you.
Yeah.
Starbucks, thank you. Chef Elise Lane couldn't make it here tonight. We love you, Chef Elise Lane, at the Girl with the Pan.
Oh, that's the Bird of Truth. We should get another comic out here.
Oh, you know what? I like the Bird of Truth, but that does inspire a question that I like to ask sometimes. I call this the run.
The Bird of Truth's fucked up.
I like to call this question the Ron Funches question. What scares you?
What scares me? I was pretty scared of this, actually, but it seemed to go well.
What else scares you? I'm talking about what are you actually scared of that you wouldn't want people to know that you're scared of? Like something weird. Is it spiders? Is it your mom? Is it being told that you look like a man baby? What scares you?
Well, that was a new one, but
There's nothing that scares you?
I really can't think of anything.
Come on, dude. What are you afraid of? The IRS? You don't have an IRS up here.
I don't know.
What do you guys do for taxes? You just like throw money in the street like, oh, everything's good. I'm sorry. Just give it to everybody, whoever wants it.
I've never done
I don't
taxes,
know why I'm giving
so
you all
kinda
like leprechaun accents now. Like, oh, just throwing money away.
I've never done my taxes, so I'm kind of scared to do that.
Never?
Never.
What the fuck?
So
I don't
you're
know.
saying that I nailed it when I said IRS?
I guess.
Holy
But
shit.
I don't really think about it enough to be scared, but when I do it, it might scare me to find out what happens.
Fuck yeah. I'll tell you what scares me. People that look like you. Fantastic, Dave. It was. You guys, how many people here used to watch pro wrestling by any chance? Wow, a lot of people. You remember a guy named Bastion Booger? Dave's last name is Bastion. And you sort of look like Bastion Booger.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dave, are you any relation to Bastion Booger?
I don't think so.
Do you have big areolas?
Of course he does.
I
Look at
actually
these
do.
Fucking things. Of course. 2 12-inch
They're pink,
pizzas.
right? Very pink.
Pepperoni,
Very pink.
pepperoni pizzettes,
Yeah.
12 inches. Little personal pans or something like. Maybe probably like 8 inches on this one.
Uncooked.
He looks like if Ryan Mervis got cancer for 3 months.
Yeah. He does.
Yeah.
He super does.
Which is our much bigger version of you.
All right.
Okay.
He's much more obese, so you're doing good.
I recently lost 60 pounds, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
I just.
Oh, you are Ryan Mervis then.
You,
Have you met Ryan Mervis?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You lost 60 pounds? How did you do that? Shaved some of that beard off?
Basically just stopped eating pizza for every meal and
Oh,
started doing
yeah, well,
push-ups.
that's a good diet. The old have common sense diet.
Yeah.
Tony, we can agree that we've been here for, this is my second or third night here in Toronto. The only thing open after like to eat is pizza.
Yep.
Right? You guys are fucked up on pizza, bros. Like seriously, that's bullshit. Every night I've been like, I just want to sleep, but I have to eat, and it's only pizza. You can't live on pizza, guys.
Or you'll be very fat.
These are all pizza fucks.
By the way, that's absolutely fucking true. Because I can't eat pizza, and it's the only thing that's open late night around here. And so I end up having to fucking, like, everywhere else I go, it's fine. Except for Toronto. But it's only during the week. These people don't do anything during the week. There's a big difference between America and Canada that I've noticed, because I've been to both a lot. And fucking, you guys don't do much during the week. And you don't know what I'm talking about because you're you. See, you can't possibly fathom my perspective. All you can do is know why would he say it if he was bullshitting. The truth is, you guys, we go every night, like every night. And LA goes every night. New York City goes every night. Most cities pretty much go every night. Toronto, Monday through Thursday, nothing. There's nothing going on here.
No.
What do you do on a? For example, just tell us before you go, Dave. Tell us what you did on a random night like last night, starting about 6 p.m. What were you doing?
Well, it wasn't 6 p.m., but because I'm in Toronto, there.
Wait, you're telling me that you didn't have a 6 p.m. yesterday?
No,
You're the only guy in the world that just bypassed.
What were
6
you
p.m.?
doing at 6 p.m.?
Sorry, dude. I go from 5:59 to 6:01 like that.
My film roommates brought me to this spoken word poetry thing where they were raising money for a film.
How many fingers did you have in your butthole when you?
A spoken word what?
Spoken word poetry to raise money for a film.
Did you do spoken word
poetry? They probably didn't
poetry?
raise a lot.
Two.
I went up on stage and played harmonica for a guy that did spoken word.
Of course you play harmonica. We loved you in Blues Traveler, man. Of course you fucking played the harmonica.
Oh shit!
Oh
Guys,
my
ladies
God.
and gentlemen, Ron Jeremy!
I cannot believe I didn't fucking guess that, by the way. That would have been one of my, I was so fucking close, but I totally would have guessed that. That you look like the kind of guy that would play a harmonica, and if you would have fucking pulled that out, I would have just stage dove for the first time in Kill Tony history. I would have just ran out as hard as I can. Dave, I like your fucking style. You're a cool guy.
Thank you.
So this is your first time doing stand-up ever as well.
Very first.
That's unfucking believable.
Hey, it's
what are
really
we doing?
great.
We are the puppy mill of
I would
stand-up
like
comedy.
to see, I'd like to see the second one. Unfortunately, I don't live in Toronto, but I would love to see you progress.
Bring Kill Tony back.
But the thing is making the audience feel comfortable and being silly. And it seemed like for your first time, that's exactly what happened. Like awesome. I felt comfortable. I thought you were silly enough. I would like to see what else you have to say. So good job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Dave Bastian, there he goes. He's on Twitter at BigJave6669. Wow, the old, all right, guess he's a devil worshiper, everybody. Maybe I should take back those 37 insults I laid out on him before there's a very skinny voodoo doll made tonight. World's skinniest voodoo doll, the Tony Hinchcliffe voodoo doll, everybody. Fits in your pocket. Fuck yeah, Dave Bastian. Wow, front and center. Hell yeah, front row. You know what that song means. Our iPad's gone crazy again. This is so much fun. Patriot, how you doing over there?
Doing good.
How much maple syrup? How much do you love maple syrup?
Love it quite a bit.
You love it quite a bit, of course, because he's a Canadian patriot. Put your hands together for your next comedian. His name is Justin McLeod. Take your time, Justin. It's very, very okay. It's a fucking lawsuit waiting to happen.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Justin McLeod. You guys ever treat your dick like a cookie? Ever do that? I don't mean you put it in a bag to keep it fresh. That won't work. I certainly don't mean you cram it in your kid's mouth when he starts crying either. You guys are sick. I can't believe you think of that shit. Jesus. Happened to me the other day, though, because I was preparing some hot peppers, and I forgot about it, and I got a little romantic with myself. And next thing you know, I felt like I stuck my dick in a hill full of fire ants, right? But I'm a thinker. I'm a smart guy. I started thinking, what works when I eat hot peppers might also work when I fuck them, okay? So I crammed my dick in a glass of milk like a stale biscotti. I don't know if you guys know what biscotti is. It's a white cookie, 7 inches long, hard as a rock. About this time, though, my girlfriend walks in, and I'm like, oh, shit, she got me doing something dumb and high with my dick again. Not the case. She was very impressed. She was like, whoa, that's a lot of cum. Not sure why it's in a glass, though. I've been at work all day. You drink it.
Nailed it. That's the and the prematurely ejaculating West Hollywood bear. Justin, this is not your first time doing stand-up comedy. You've been doing it for quite a while.
Yeah, 2 years deep.
He's
2
a
years.
pro.
That's exactly what I was going to guess.
He's really good at being a stand-up comic. You're probably one of those people that need to get the fuck out of Toronto and and become a successful comic.
What's your story, man? Are you getting
I'm
a lot
from Detroit.
Oh, you came here from Detroit?
Yeah, I drove out from Detroit.
Holy shit.
I can tell.
Wow. You made the trip for this?
Yeah, just for this.
Just for this?
Yep.
You came from Detroit?
Yep.
How far of a trip is that?
About 5 hours.
Wow. Holy shit, that is so cool.
Thanks.
Well, you did a great job.
Thanks a lot.
What's your story, man? What do you do for work?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Really?
Why do you laugh like that after you say it?
He's been shocked, dude.
It's like he said that he's like some kind of like I'm a clown for deaf kids. It's like it's electrical engineers and no laughing matter.
Yeah.
I'm a heart surgeon. It's like what? Don't please stay away from my electrical.
We're
Whatever.
not really known for our charm or wit at all.
Okay, you always laugh after everything you say, huh? We're not really known for our charm or our wit. It's so creepy.
Really is.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Oh
Sorry.
wow! You're the one wearing. You're the one wearing the goth T-shirt underneath that T-shirt. Fuck yeah, man.
I have that same T-shirt. It sucks. I feel like he broke into my house, killed and raped my girlfriend after she was dead, and stole my shirt, and then traveled to Toronto.
I love your look tonight, by the way. You look like the Death Squad cat got a Smurf pregnant, and it's fucking adorable. You guys sort of have the same blue look going on. Are we playing softball after this or something? Like, what's going on? Am I not on the blue team?
No, really. There's nothing I could give you advice for because you're a good comic. So it sucks when good comics come to this show because it's like, no, you're just a good comic. Get out of here.
By the way, it does not suck when good comics come to this show. If you just listen to that part, that was him just reading lines for a part that he's working on this week.
Yeah.
Justin, so let's talk about something that could be funny that you're not talking about. What do you talk about when you're on stage?
Me,
bunch of dick jokes, fucking cookies. Is that your whole thing?
Dicks, pussy jokes, some racial shit. None of it.
He always laughs. They can't not laugh. Just like the other guy couldn't start something without apologizing, he just laughs afterwards.
I do the same thing. Who cares?
Nothing that's gonna get me an MC gig, really.
What?
You can't be dirty.
You always laugh. I love that. It's the most adorable thing ever. How old are you?
Fuck.
How old are you?
Me, I'm 31.
31. Interesting. Everybody looks young tonight. Justin, so let's talk about something that could be funny that you're not talking about. What's your relationship with your parents like?
I'm not talking to my mom.
Perfect. Here we go. What happened?
I try to get her to donate to a charity I was raising money for, and then she just got fucking offended when I told her like $1 would be not enough.
So, like, what was the charity for? And is she like rich or something? Like, what's the story here?
She's
like,
got some money.
All of a sudden, I picture like she's some kind of like Downton Abbey lady in some castle, and you're like, Mom, I have a charity, and she's like, get away from me! I've never admitted you were one of my children. Like one of those things where it's like, I don't even claim you. Were you born out of incest?
No.
Yeah.
Are you
can
like?
Tell.
Are you
can
like
tell by his cheeks, his apples.
It's like a little baby Lannister over here.
He's got pears where there's supposed to be apples, you know.
They look more like grapefruits to me, but Justin, do you eat a lot of fruit?
No, not really.
I can tell.
Yeah.
So this thing with your mom, how did it happen? What went down after you said $1's not going to be enough? What's the charity for? What do you raise?
It was a Make-A-Wish Foundation.
So why are you asking her for $1?
Because fuck it, my cousin's gonna die. She should give me some money.
So why are you giving that to Make-A-Wish? Why wouldn't you just give it to your cousin?
Huh?
Are you sure you weren't just asking your mom for money so you could buy pot?
God damn it.
Is this what happened and you just said it was a Make-A-Wish and now you like believe your own lie? Oh wow, you're hitting the e-cig. You went from so nervous you were giggling to fucking Pepe Le Pew up here. Look at this. Look how quick everything changes.
This is hash.
Right, of course. Oh, wow. Just admitting it like that. Wow, we live in like a totally different age than we used to live in. Like back in the day, if you used to say that on a stage, like cops would just stampede you, dude. Justin. Okay, so you're not talking with your mom because she wouldn't give money because your cousin's dying. Now, is this a cousin on your mom's side or not on your mom's side?
It's on my mom's side.
Oh, this cunt. All right. So she didn't end up giving anything?
No. I was like, I don't even want your money. And I quit talking to her.
So then you didn't want her money. You didn't not want her money before.
Yeah, I did. I did want it before.
Yeah, you wanted it really good.
I did.
Fuck yeah, you wanted to fuck your mom. Admit it right now, Justin, on this podcast.
I do.
There you go. All right, well, that's some interesting shit. The charity thing, it took a left turn. Maybe just make up something about why you don't talk to your mom. Do you talk to your dad?
Yeah, I do.
What's his story? He's an engineer too, right?
No, he's a tinsmith.
He's a what smith? A titsmith? He just bronzes tits all day? What is this fucking
no,
job?
No, I know what titsmith is. My dad was one too.
No, he was not. What do you mean your dad was one?
No, we like titsmiths go to creeks and they compare turquoise together. You guys know what turquoise is? It's a mineral.
Holy
so imagine
shit.
if your dad was really into turquoise.
Yeah.
Me and this guy's dad compare turquoise together in creeks.
Everybody else just get dizzy?
What
the Okay, so a tinsmith.
Google
A titsmith?
Titsmith.
T-I-T?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know.
Are you fucking with me? What does a titsmith do?
Plastic surgery. What the fuck?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I thought
I'm
that
just
was
kidding.
literally
He's a
something.
tinsmith.
So your dad's a plastic surgeon, and your
No.
parents are still married.
No, they're divorced.
So he's a plastic surgeon, and your parents are divorced.
He's actually a tinsmith.
Why are you farting
I'm
around?
fucking with you.
What the fuck is he, dude? What's going on here? What are we playing? Some kind of improv game or something? I'm asking you a question. What does your dad do for work? Is it Rob Ford? Is that why you're not telling us?
He's retired.
What did he do?
He was a tinsmith.
A tinsmith.
Yes.
What the fuck is a tinsmith? We're right back to where we started. What are you going to tell me now? He just builds the Tin Man one time. I was just kidding. Oh. Come on, man.
Yeah.
What's a tinsmith?
They make stuff out of sheet metal.
I could see why he's retired. I'm pretty sure that job went out of style back with all the other smiths.
The
the
Kindle.
blacksmith.
Kindle.
Cutlery smith. I made that one up. Justin, I love you. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, no
Guys, give it for Justin. What's his Twitter?
He's on Twitter at Jibtron_0. There he goes. You wanted to
Thanks,
make
guys.
sure
This
that
is
I got
awesome.
that off right.
Elvis has left the
Justin,
building.
is it McLeod or McLeod? McLeod or McLeod? Say it. Hello. He's not even listening. Oh, McLeod. Okay. Fuck yeah. He laughed after he said that, by the way. He's at Jibtron. JIBTRON_0. Wow, that's crazy. So we've had 3 Canadian first-timers and an American.
Sweet.
From the Motor City, which makes sense because he can motorboat people. Oh, nothing on that? Okay. I guess that's that one part where I say something funny that just doesn't get anything. Everybody's daydreaming at the same time. I get it. It's good bone structure, people. But just stay in the pocket. Put your hands together for your next comedian, Sean Chesterfield.
Little bag of bones been out all night. Little bag of bones been out all night.
One more time for Sean Chesterfield, everybody. Come on.
Can you hear him scratching at the screen door? Can you hear him?
All right. I'm not a comedian, so I'm just actually going to tell a story. And it actually happened to me today. Yeah. I smoke a lot of pot. I don't buy groceries. And I was hungry and I wanted to make donuts. So all I had was pancake batter, vegetable oil, and maple syrup. So I ended up putting oil in a pot, heating it up, apparently not enough, and pouring in pancake batter. And then it kind of fried, and then I ate it. And now I feel like I want to die. Because the inside of my stomach has like this layer of oil that's just sitting there awkwardly now. And I don't know if I'm going to shit myself or puke. So I just kind of sit in the back and chuckle and hope this doesn't end up being the podcast that you guys have where I shit myself. And I could have just bought donuts, but I don't know. All these food shows, I just felt inspired, and now I feel really fucking gross. I probably should have just jerked off to the back pages.
There you go, Sean Chesterfield. Wow. So talk in the mic when I ask you questions, okay? Sean, first thing that you said was that you're not a comedian, but that you're just going to talk about something that happened to you today. What made you sign up then?
Just, why not? It wasn't a good reason.
So, like, would you have signed up if the show was yesterday and that didn't happen to you, the donut thing?
Probably not, no.
So you just wouldn't have signed up?
Yeah.
But that donut thing happened, and you really feel like you're going to shit your pants.
Or something, or puke.
And when you walked in the front, you felt like you were going to sort of shit your pants, and you're like, I got to shit my pants a little bit. Instead of using the restroom, I'm going to sign up for this show and just talk about having to shit my pants. I can't use the restroom that's right here where I'm signing up, because then if I take a shit, I won't have anything to talk about. This night could be crazy to where instead of shitting, I could just talk about almost shitting my pants.
I love his shirt. It's so digital. Look at that.
What was that word? Digital? It is so digital?
He's got a digital shirt.
Fuck yeah, he does. Sure, absolutely. Fuck yeah, everybody's a little bit chunky tonight, huh? Looks like this isn't the first day you improvised donuts, my friend. Holy shit. I get the feeling this is not your first fucking
You know
fat
what's
rodeo.
cool is that I have... I know exactly what you did. You just signed up like, hey, why not? And you did it. And for the first time in your life, you're like, holy shit, I did comedy tonight. And tomorrow, you're going to be like, holy shit, I did comedy tonight. And you're going to realize comedy's the best job in the whole entire world.
What do you do for work?
Sales.
What are you selling? Donuts?
No. Retro toys.
Retro toys?
Yeah.
Really? What's like a cool retro toy? You have anything like Ghostbusters, or what are you talking about?
Yeah,
like
like
old
Ghostbusters,
toys that were
like
once
90s,
made? Or
80s, yeah.
Do you remake the toy, or you just
No.
put out the toys that have already been made that
Just
are old?
resell the toys that
That's
were
great.
already made.
You have any Peter Venkmans?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll give you my address after the show. That's how quick you fucking get a Venkman. Who doesn't want a Venkman? Whoever doesn't want a Venkman can get the fuck out of this room right now. If you ain't down with... All right. Hell yeah. Yeah, that shirt is digital. You're like 3D. You're built like outward.
Yeah.
Like you go like straight out. There's not much like on the sides. You're just sort of like... It's almost like you have like octuplets ready to explode out of you. Like it's sort of like a... Fuck yeah. So you had pancake donuts today.
I did.
What'd you have for dinner after that?
That was the last thing I ate before I came
bet
here.
it was. That's what they're going to be saying for a long time. That was his last meal. So, like, what'd you eat for dinner yesterday? Was that like a normal diet? Like, are you just always trying to make something out of something?
No, I went to a restaurant, but yeah, it was normal.
What restaurant did you go to?
It was called Miva Me.
Miva Me. What happened? Anything crazy?
I had
Did you almost
lamb
shit your
shish kebab.
pants?
No.
Everything went normal? What'd you
According
get?
to plan. Lamb shish kebab.
A lamb shish kebab. Come on, you love shitting your pants, don't you? I mean, lamb shish kebab is just like it's like playing craps with the devil. You know what I mean? Literally, craps, because it's crap your pants. See what I did there? Yep. Okay. So I mean, what I'm trying to get at is maybe there's something with food with you. Maybe you can have like a hilarious comedy cooking show or something where you try to make donuts out of shit.
I think it's cool that you actually did comedy, man. That's really cool that you just did comedy. That's amazing. Maybe think about it next time you do it, right?
Obviously, you have a real a go-get-em type of fun-having attitude. I bet you're the kind of guy that always sings a song if you go out to karaoke, right?
No, not at all.
Oh, okie dokie. What else have you done that's fun lately? Anything?
It's fun? No, not really.
Okie dokie. Sean Chesterfield, everybody.
Give it up for Sean.
He's on Twitter at one Chesterfield. Is that right? The number one Chesterfield. That's him. What, did Canada get Twitter first? These guys all have like such common Twitter names.
I know.
John Smith 1. It's like, what? You're John Smith 1? It's fucking crazy up here. I love it. We're getting through people. Ooh, this is interesting. Put your hands together for Liam Patrick.
Before I left, I hit the Bacardi. Pulled to the house, get her out of the pad. And the bitch said something to make me mad. She said something that I couldn't believe.
What's up, everybody? I broke my phone recently. I dropped it. I cracked it into a million pieces. People told me you got to get a case. You got to use protection. But it just doesn't feel as good. People are like, you fuck around without a case. I forgot the rest of the joke. You fuck around without a case. I forgot the rest of the joke. You fuck around without a case. You could end up breaking your phone, or worse, end up adding a line to your family plan. I can't afford to do either, so usually I opt to pay the early termination fee right up front. You can usually terminate it for the first 6 months of your contract, I think. And sometimes they'll let you do it at the kiosk, right at the mall. Breaking your phone is a lot like breaking up with your girlfriend. You've been together for 2 full years. You can't get it to turn on anymore. And the front is completely busted.
Wow, Liam Patrick. Fuck yeah. That's very, very funny, man. So you're Canadian?
Not a chance.
Really? Where are you from?
Buffalo, New York.
Holy shit. And how long have you been doing stand-up?
Buffalo and
He was
Toronto's
so proud to
so
not be
enemies.
from Canada, yet way too proud to be from Buffalo. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, holy shit, we had somebody come all the way from Manhattan, New York. This is going to be incredible. And he just goes, that's right, Buffalo. And everybody's just like, boo. That was insane, your Buffalo confidence. Fuck yeah, man. You love that place, huh? You're never leaving Buffalo, just the king of Buffalo. You're just going to keep crushing in Buffalo. Fuck yeah, man. So you're born and raised in Buffalo. Yep. This is your first time out of Buffalo. Right?
A little bit.
Oh, that's so funny. How old are you?
25 today.
Wow, happy birthday, man.
Guys.
Fuck
Give it
yeah.
up.
How cool is that? This is like some kind of crazy episode. What's crazy is TV shows try to produce shit to make stuff organically happen. They try so hard. You would never believe. They cast and they cast and they wait and they wait. This show just has an always developing storyline just out of complete coincidence. I'm literally pulling names out of a fucking bucket. And everybody, it's 3 people's first time. One guy drove 5 hours, and it's this serial killer's birthday. Liam, I loved you earlier when you played Magnus Betner on this podcast.
Yeah.
So how long you been on stand-up?
About a year. About
a year, and you're doing it all out of Buffalo.
Yep.
How many spots a week you doing?
2 or 3.
Fuck
What
yeah,
do you know
that's not
about
bad
number
for
2 blades?
Number 2 blades?
Yeah, you don't know much.
Okie dokie, there you go. Are you is that red hair? I can't really tell in this light.
It is.
Wow.
It is, in fact, red hair.
Oh, yeah, definitely it is.
Number
there's
2 blades.
Can somebody kill that ginger for me real quick? Somebody kill the clapping ginger. Slit the old throat. It's so fun to slit a redhead's throat because it matches, the red matches with the hair and everything.
Yeah,
if they have a
the
mustache,
best.
it's just hilarious because then the nose looks like the throat because there's red underneath the nose and then and then usually they always try to at the last second, their last words as the gurgling is happening through the whole. They're always what? Just because I have red hair?
Yeah.
Is it only because of my red hair, really?
It's so great.
And then it's just that's it. And then they fart at the end.
Yeah.
And they take a little
They
red
fart
turd.
all the shit out.
Ah, fuck yeah, man. That's pretty funny.
It is funny.
I might talk about that from now on stage. I'm going to do that tonight at Comedy Underground. I'm going to
Yeah,
talk about how much
Comedy Underground. We're about to do some comedy.
how much I love slitting redheads' throats. And I'm just going to keep going about all that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do that act out at the end. You guys just got to see me write a comedy. How about writing a comedy bit for Tony once in a while? Huh, Tony?
Just kidding. We love redheads.
Yeah, totally. I'd never slit your throat. Anyway, come here for the VIP part of the show. Liam, I like your style, man. You're a funny guy.
Yeah.
Do you ever go down to New York and try anything down there?
I used to fuck an Asian girl who lived in the financial
All
district.
right, dude. Obviously, we now that we know that you fuck dudes. New York, I fucked an Asian girl once, and it's like, come on, dude. Get to the New York part of the Asian girl talk. We believe you. We all fucked an Asian girl once.
It's the right thing to do.
No, it's not the right thing to do. They have the shallowest pussies ever. Asian girls, you're always going to hit a wall. You're not going to have fun. It's horrible. Like if you want to fuck a real girl, fuck a black girl. They have the vaginas that go on forever. It's like a black hole. It's amazing. Fuck Asian chicks.
What's funny is when you first started talking about how shallow the Asian vagina is, I saw in the back corner some white girl who must have like the sloppiest vagina, just like, yeah, fuck their little vaginas, white vagina. She's just like clapping her clits together because she has multiple clits because she has such a giant vagina. So this Asian girl you had sex with, this was after a massage?
How much did you buy her at Pier 1?
Yeah, what's the story with this? Did it happen a couple times? Was she like, oh, you look funny like a soy sauce bottle. You look like the soy sauce without the low sodium. But is this a match made in...
Feven?
What the fuck?
Exactly.
How did you know that she wanted to have sex with you? Was she just like, she just came into your bedroom and she's like, number 37? All right, what's the deal? How'd you guys meet?
I had a friend who was also having sex with an Asian, and then we kind of just...
Having sex with an Asian? He says it like it's like he fucked a horse or something. Well, I found a friend who's into fucking goats, and I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm going to live this fantasy out.
Do you do that with a brown-haired girl? You don't. Like,
Right.
why?
Man, I was hanging out with my buddy. You know, he's a crazy one. He fucks brunettes.
I had sex with an Asian, and it was amazing because she had this whole thing on
Are there
her
not
arm.
Asians in Buffalo or something? Like, you talk about it like it's a fucking unicorn.
We import.
I once had sex with an Asian. Like, there's fucking Asians everywhere, man. There's an Asian girl right here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Hello. She doesn't even know where she's at right now. She was just drawn in by the samurai sword.
Yeah. But if you look, Tony, she has that thing on her arm. The thing I was talking about. Where the rope was, where she was carried into this country. There's a tan line.
Oh, come on. Don't say that about her. She was so nice.
No.
She made the Patriot outfit
No,
before
but there's
tonight's
a tan
show.
line. It's like a watch for her. She uses it as a watch. It looks like a watch.
I love it. Fuck yeah.
All right, good job,
so
man.
do you always wear your mom's sweater out at night? Or is this a new thing?
This was a birthday present today from my mom.
I didn't get the harmonica, but by God, if I didn't get the sweater dead on. Liam, I like your style, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Liam Patrick. Oh, I see what you're doing. That's the happy birthday song. The most hip-hop happy birthday ever. For the whitest guy. Like, he has fucking a red mop on his head. He's like, that's what Ronald McDonald looks like after a long day at work.
You know, Tony.
Just white and red hair, just sloppy and stoned.
You know, Tony.
Yes, Brian Redband.
You usually like to ask this question to other people, but was there like something that you used to do when you first started doing comedy that like really embarrassed you, that you're like, I can't believe I did that?
I'll tell you one. This is an interesting one. When I first started stand-up comedy, I lived with my older brother. who's lived in LA for quite some time, and he's so funny. Both of my older brothers are hilarious, and anyway, I once, when I started doing stand-up a few times on stage, I did a joke that I thought was something that he just came up with, but it wasn't something he came up with. It was a street joke, and I didn't realize that I was doing like a joke that other people had seen or known, even though it's a really short joke. Well, actually, I have to stand up to do it. I'm going to stand up real quick.
Do it.
Do you guys mind if I stand up? I can't believe I'm talking about this, but I guess when in Rome. So I used to do, the very first few times I did stand-up, I would do this terrible joke. Hold on, let me think if I can remember it. Okay. Okay. And some of you may have heard this before because, like I said, it was a street joke. I didn't know that. When my brother told it to me, I thought that he was just crushing, and I thought it was the funniest thing. He goes, what's the difference between Neil Armstrong and Michael Jackson? Well, Neil Armstrong, he walked on the moon, and Michael Jackson, he fucked little boys. And I did that on stage my first few times doing stand-up, and it fucking crushed every time. And then somebody came up to me, and they're like, I've heard that before. And I'm like, oh, you must know Donnie Hinchcliffe. And they're like, what? No, I heard it from some fucking guy.
What the fuck, Tony?
So
you should still be doing that. That should be your closer. What the fuck?
But it is so funny, right? I mean, it's the ultimate misdirect.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, for some reason, you totally think I'm going to say walked on the moon, but no, he fucked little boys, that bastard. Michael Jackson, he did that even though we love him.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, drop a bottle if you love me.
Hey, you know, Tony, we're about almost out of time, but we should get a couple people out because we have a whole bucket still of people in this audience.
Fuck yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Let's do it.
You guys ready for your next comedian? Put your hands together for Jamie Villeneuve. Be careful, Jamie. There he is. So almost tripped.
Can't wait.
See how close he was to tripping? I've been warning people all night. Fucker almost nosedives. Jamie Villeneuve, everyone.
How's it going? I was making breakfast. I wanted to have cereal. All my dishes are dirty because I don't want to grow up, okay? And so I take one bowl, all right, and I wash it. And instead of like drying it with like a towel, like an adult might do, I like wave it in the air. Like so that it'll drip dry or some shit. And it hits a light. Like that's hanging, and my bowl breaks in half. I have half a bowl in my hand. And I said, fuck it, I'm having cereal anyways. And I just kind of put the bowl on like a 45-degree angle. And I cradled it, you know, like baby Jesus, you know what I mean? And I realized that later, technically, that's a balanced breakfast, you guys. An applause break on Kill Tony. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, it was sort of an applause break. You
I
just
tried
said
to
applause
pump it
break.
up. Now you're biting
You said
into
applause
my-
break, so that
Don't
what?
chop me at the knees. Oh, Tony, look what.
No, fuck,
Come on,
fuck
Tony,
it, fuck
you
it,
ruined
no.
The cereal
I never interrupt people, but you can just say, "Oh, getting an applause break on Kill Tony." It's like
I was
you're
pumping
obviously
it
just
up.
talking to yourself in the future.
No.
The Jamie that's gonna
No.
listen to this podcast, like, wow, I fucking got an applause break. Just let it happen.
I was pumping it up.
Jamie, relax your energy. Settle down.
Sometimes I'll do
What
this.
have we learned here tonight from so many of these Canadian comics is they will improvise a breakfast in a fucking heartbeat. One guy's making fucking donuts out of everyday household items. This guy's eating cereal out of his hand. Jamie, what kind of cereal was it? Paint the picture. What kind of milk? What kind of cereal? What was it like pouring the milk in?
Cheerios, 2%.
I feel like you're the kind of guy, though, that puts, like, ice cream sprinkles on his Cheerios. What do you put on top of the Cheerios? At least some sugar to start.
Strawberries.
Bullshit. Everybody, he's trying to fucking, like, correct what other people
And
didn't do. You know,
sugar.
I just put, like, vegetables on my cereal. You know, some fucking
Put
good
some kale
spinach.
in my oatmeal.
Yeah.
Strawberries and sugar.
Strawberry. I get the feeling there's a lot more sugar than strawberries in
Oh,
that bowl.
how dare you!
You're really likable on stage. Immediately, I see you, and I'm like, you know what? Whatever this guy says, I'm going to laugh and have fun with. So that's the best.
What Brian's saying is that he's racist. And when he sees a good young white man come up, he's going to fucking love him. No, of course. He's got a super likable...
Not racist.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you.
100% lovable.
Yeah, he's got that likable baby face. This is what the guy earlier would look like if he didn't have the beard.
Big baby Jamie.
Oh, okay. You have a nickname for yourself with all the lady? For all the lady out there that are into him?
Yeah, the ladies
For all the women out there that might like this guy?
Yeah, the ladies like Big Baby Jamie, yeah.
Heck yeah.
The ladies like Big
So
Baby.
you're the kind of guy that goes into the pile of hot chicks and just grabs the one ugly one that they keep around him to make
Or
him
like
feel
when you're
pretty.
at a concert and they're crowd surfing and you just grab an ass. You've done it. You've done it.
We need to find you a good fat girl so that you guys can be like a Mike and Molly for Nickelodeon or something. You know what I mean? Like a good young
That
fat
hurt.
girl.
I'm working on my weight.
All right, relax, Jamie.
Calm
Just
down,
relax.
dude.
I was dating a fat chick and she broke up with me. Because we met like
At a Haagen-Dazs? Where'd you guys meet?
Oh my god.
Where'd you guys meet it? In the line for a Franz diner?
Oh my god.
Look at that. We have your
No.
the girl that broke your heart is calling in right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, there she is. She sounds very mad at you. She's furious. She has junk in the trunk. It's an elephant joke, everybody, if you missed it.
Have you ever had a yeast infection?
Can your dick get a yeast infection?
Yeah. Males can get a yeast infection.
I'd need to have more sex.
A yeast infection is what he calls it when his Subway sandwich goes bad.
Yeah.
It's got a
very
yeast
upset.
infection.
You just start saying words every time somebody says something else, don't you? You don't let anything like simmer or crowd laugh or anything like that. There you go, Jamie. I like your style. Just complete shutdown after that. So how long have you been a hockey goalie for?
Oh my god.
I bet you have so many saves, dude.
Nah.
So this fat chick broke up with you. Why?
I think it's like when I was on a Tinder date with her.
You were on a Tinder date?
Yeah.
I figured you guys would be getting grinders.
No. Oh, no. Tinder date, right? And then I was all like, yeah, fucking making out. I'm going to finger her now, right?
Whoa, Jesus. What kind of fucking... Are we talking chicken fingers over here? It's all fat jokes. If you're not laughing, then you're not paying enough attention. I'm killing right now.
And should have clipped the old fingernails. And
Wait. What?
Then vagina bled because
Wait, you had fingernails?
I had fingernails.
You sliced open her fucking vagina with
No,
your
but then
fingernails?
she said.
Oh no!
I said-
Wait,
I
this is
said-
what. Wait a second. No, here's what happened. She was on her period and she didn't tell you.
No, well maybe I was.
Yeah,
like,
that's what happened, bro. You didn't
I don't
slice
think
her up with your fingernails. What kind of fingernails are you dealing with over there? You fucking Freddy Krueger in this shit? What's going on?
Nah, cause like I play guitar, so sometimes I'll let them grow out.
You're a guitarist?
I play the guitar.
Holy shit! That's
Yeah.
how you got the fat girl in the first place.
No, it was Tinder. It was
Don't
all,
break my heart, my achy. I like this boy.
It was all Tinder.
That's my impression of fat girls.
It's all Tinder.
I like this boy. That's all I got. That's all I got for fat girls. Yeah. Oh, I think I like this boy. They're always like falling in love. They can't just relax for a bit. Oh man, this diner's open 24 hours. All right, see what I did there? I took it back to fat again. Jamie.
Yeah.
Good job, Jamie.
What's the skinniest girl you ever hooked up with?
I
don't know why I'm turning it into a
no,
fat girl
she
thing,
was
but I love
old. Like young chicks, fat. The old girl I had sex with, old woman.
Why do you say old girl?
Oh,
Like,
I don't know. It sounded weird, right? No.
All right, relax, baby Kennison. Stop yelling into the mic.
No, she was old and she was thin.
How old was she?
I don't know. How old do you have to be to have dentures? I don't know. She had 6 kids. I think that's something. One of those kids were dead.
She already had a dead kid?
6.
Holy shit.
5 people's moms and 1 dead guy's mom.
Wow. You went from Freddy Krueger to Freddy Cougar.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Put your hands together for Jamie Villeneuve.
Good job, Jamie.
He's on Twitter at Jamie Villeneuve. Jamie, JaimeVilleneuve. Fuck yeah. A lot of fat babies on tonight's show.
Yeah.
A lot of grown men that look like giant babies.
He was adorable. His apples were to die for.
His apples are what?
To die for.
I don't even know what that means.
Apples?
What are apples?
You don't have apples. You're too skinny.
What are apples?
Like your cheeks when they have little apples.
Talking about dimples?
No, you have raisins. You have beautiful raisins, bro.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure if lean and healthy means no apples, I'm good with that. Put your hands together for Adam Jacobs. Be careful, Adam. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
How's it going? Halloween's over, so that means Christmas is going to be center stage for about two and a half months. And I'm all right with that. I'll take it. But you got to give it up at some point. You got to let it go. People need to start treating Christmas like they're watching porn. You get a lot of leeway. You can go crazy when you're putting up the lights. You got Santa on your roof with an igloo, snowmen. But you got to give it up. You got to take it down. Like when you're watching porn, you get up into some kinky stuff. You got all the tabs open. But as soon as you come, you close down all the windows. Just like by the time Christmas is over, you rip down all the lights. That's it. Over. That's all I got. Thanks.
Fuck yeah. Give it up for the new Grinch, everybody.
Yeah.
This guy fucking hates Christmas.
He's angry.
Holy shit. What are you, Jewish?
Ish. Nah.
What's your deal? You love talking with your hands. I like your style with that. You definitely have your own thing going on.
Gotta try and relax, I guess. Gotta try and relax.
Wow, yeah. What's your story, man? What do you do?
I'm a lawyer, and first time doing comedy as
Holy
well, so
shit.
First time, another one.
This is crazy. There's people at the Comedy Store that have been doing it like 15 years that sign up for Kill Tony. Everybody tonight, it's their first time.
That's weird. You seem very angry. Like they're like, are you an angry person in general? Like, do you go home and like beat the shit out of the tooth fairy? Like, what the fuck?
I'm guessing you're a prosecuting lawyer, right?
A prostitute? You're a prostitute? How much? 40, 80, 100?
120 at least. Come on,
right.
at least
What
triple
kind of
digits.
lawyer are you?
Intellectual property, entertainment law, nerdy
Wow.
stuff.
What was that
That's
last
not
part?
nerdy stuff.
Entertainment law.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's fun. You have any good ideas?
Not really. You got any? I protect them for you.
Really? What does that mean, you protect them?
Like copyright registration, trademark registration.
I like
I'm
that
a
shit.
advertisement here, but probably
But
not
he's
ideal.
Fuck yeah, you're so nervous.
He's talking Canadian laws, though, Tony. Like, all this shit's like make-believe real.
Right.
Come on, they stopped selling alcohol at 9 o'clock here.
How's business going in the Canadian intellectual property?
Pretty good. We do a lot of.
What kind of ideas are Canadians coming up with?
Shit ton of pharmaceuticals runs like half this country worth of intellectual property.
Oh, so it's just like America.
Yeah, same. All your same pharmaceuticals that you guys argue about down there, we have the same arguments up here, and pays good money.
Wow, so you're saying you have a lot of money?
No, I do not. I just started this shit, but maybe one day. Hopefully.
You just started in law, so you just graduated a bit ago or something?
Yeah, in June.
Oh, wow. So that's very recent.
Yeah.
So now you're an entertainment lawyer.
Yes.
How long did you have to go to school for that?
3 years.
You did it all in Toronto?
London, Ontario.
Wait a second. 3 years?
3 years law school, 4
What
years
kind of lawyer are we talking about here? You like a paralegal or something? Like there's a big,
do some
there's a
clown college
difference.
law.
3-year law program. I like that. I guess everybody here's a lawyer then.
I would sue Plaid if I could.
Sue Plaid?
Yeah.
All right, fuck yeah. I represent you on that.
Fuck yeah. Well, it looks like you're already counter-arguing yourself. I don't think you really understand what plaid means. Do you always talk with your hands like when you're pitching something like at a big law meeting and stuff? Like are you like, we need to get the numbers up? Like stuff like that?
Yeah, it's a little more persuasive, I guess.
Iron Patriot, what do you think about this guy?
Pretty good for the first time.
You faggot.
Yeah. What made you want to come out tonight? What made you want to do it? Have you always wanted to do stand up? Who are some of your favorites?
Yeah, like I guess the podcast got me into trying to write some jokes, and I tell them to my friends, and they always tell me that they suck. So I thought if I got on stage, maybe I could
He
get a
turned
couple
into
laughs.
Jerry Seinfeld, guys. When I thought I was going to get on stage and then I was going to do this thing.
What is the deal with it not all coming out the way? Adam, I like your style. We're going to fly through the next couple people. Great job tonight,
Cheers.
Adam Jacobs. His first time ever on stage, people. No other show gives you that. You know how nervous and in your head you are when you're going on stage for the first time ever? Fun fact, I was so excited, my very first time on stage, that I forgot everything that I had prepared. Everything. That's a 3-minute set at the Comedy Store, and I prepared for a month for just 3 minutes, and I forgot everything. So I just started riffing, and it turned out really good.
And that's when he got AIDS.
Yeah, I have AIDS, everybody. Again, this is because I don't have extra weight attached to my body.
Yeah. It's so warm here.
Put your hands together for Jordan Thompson. Ooh, could this be a black guy? That sounds like a black name. Jordan Thompson? Oh, he's got a black girlfriend. I know Jordan. Jordan Thompson. I was close. Jordan Thompson, everybody.
What's up, everybody? I'm new to stand-up comedy. I'm looking for ideas about jokes, so I watch the news a lot. And today, I guess a fucking a coy wolf was loose in Mississauga, and that sounds like it's like bright, cute, and orange and fluffy and shit. But no, it's a wolf and a coyote. No, that's kind of fucking an abomination. Fucking nature doesn't make that shit naturally. Somebody made that in a fucking lab, and this thing should be hunted down, fucking shot, and then drugged through town by a pack of chihuahuas. I took a spill the other day. That's why it looks like I was in a fight. I got a black eye and a broken nose right now, and I did that because I tripped and hit a bench that's kind of a chest, and I was by myself, but I heard the cat, so.
Fuck yeah, Jordan Thompson. What was the first? Okay, first of all, I noticed that the very first thing you did on stage, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure none of you guys could see this, but it was pretty epic. The very first thing he did, as he grabbed the mic from the mic stand, he scratched his butt.
It was great.
And
because it released a smell that only we could smell.
You scratched your left butt cheek. Don't say what like you might not have noticed. No, it wasn't
Sure
a
didn't
pants.
pull up my pants?
Dude, don't
Sure.
pants pull up me. There's no back track. I know what a butt scratch is. I wouldn't throw you under the butt scratch bus like that. You know you scratched
felt
your left
good.
butt cheek, and
It
if you
felt
don't
good.
know, then you have a serious problem with butt scratching.
No,
and
I
you're
think
not
I'm
even
just too
aware.
high.
The first step is acknowledging that you have a butt scratching problem.
It's a little
I
furry
have
right
a
now.
problem. I have
So
a
what happened? You saw a coyote fucking a goat? Like what? Why? I was so confused. Because the butt scratch like had me.
Yeah,
You know, I had to
yeah,
tell
Tony
Brian
had
that he
to tell
scratched
me.
his butt.
He's
I
like,
couldn't-
"Did you see that?" And I was like, "I smelled it." It was
Yeah.
like it was like syrup, like beautiful Toronto syrup.
So a coyote fucked
Okay,
a
so
what?
at least my ass smells like decent. It's not like.
All right, Jordan, stay on the path, buddy. Listen to the questions. Jordan, what were you talking about?
It's a coy wolf. It's a coyote wolf.
How many C's
hybrid.
does coy have in it? What did you just say?
C-O-Y.
I was like, coy. A coy wolf. So what are you telling us? This is like, National Geographic comedy
guess
you're doing
so.
over
I
here.
guess
It's like
fucking so.
the coy wolf stepped up to some coyotes and the chicken crossed the road.
I just figured it was somebody's pet that got loose.
Was that a coyote noise?
Yeah.
And you just made that with your mouth. I didn't know you could do a coyote.
Did a coyote come to my mouth once, and I can make the noise now.
So Jordan, and then you're talking about animals for a while, and then you said chihuahuas, which is a funny word, so that got a few chuckles. And then you got into this accident that happened.
Yes.
You broke your nose and you slipped on the floor.
Yes, and cracked my head open.
Where did this happen at?
In my apartment, which is my mother's basement.
Do you understand? It sounds like somebody threw you down the stairs. Like you're being abused right now by a woman.
Yeah, my mother.
Your mother. You're dating your mother.
How old are you, Jordan?
I am a 27.
27. Now, you thought about that for a second before you said it.
My birthday's in
She's
December,
like,
so that was...
Are you doing the I live with my mom, take 4 years off your actual age, and you're 31, but you don't want to admit that because you know that's exactly what I'm asking for, to tell you that you have to move out of your mom's place?
Oh, believe me, I know I need to move out of my mom's place.
Did she ever bust your balls about it? She like, Jordan, you need to get your shit together.
No, it's the reverse. When I bring up moving out, she's like, no, it's not going to happen.
She wants you to stay there.
Yeah.
She's afraid of having an empty
She's
nest.
Sicilian, so
oh, yeah.
She's one of those.
Fuck yeah, she's full bush.
Now, you told me earlier you have an undeveloped child that you carry around on your pocket that you keep into like this like glass thing. He had a baby that was born premature, and he keeps it in this little glass thing that he just put in his pocket that you guys can't see now. And you dressed it up. I noticed, like, if you look close at it, no, in the glass thing.
I think you're thinking of somebody else. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
do you have a premature baby in your pocket, Jordan?
I don't have a baby in my pocket.
Let's go on to the next guy.
Oh my God, Brian, you're hilarious. I think we only have one more person.
Yeah, we have one more person.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jordan, fun times, man. Watch your step when in your mom's basement. Shit can get crazy. Be careful going down those stairs, buddy. That's an actual hazard. If you're gonna slip in your mom's basement, you could easily go down some stage stairs. I'm surprised nobody fell up or down these tonight. I bet it's going to be me after the show, and after warning every single person, over-warning them, I just fucking...
So he's not the one that had the undeveloped baby and the little glass thing?
I wasn't there when this thing happened, and I'm pretty sure it never happened.
Like
it's...
No, it was.
Somebody here, you're telling me somebody in this room has an undeveloped
Somebody
baby?
out back showed me, I had a stillborn child, and I dressed him up in these little clothes.
Shut the fuck up.
No,
that's
really
insane.
No, there's somebody here that has it. I'm sorry, whoever it is.
Does anybody here have
I'm sorry,
we're looking for a baby fetus.
I shouldn't have probably talked about it. That's uncomfortable. But he showed it to me, and he had this little outfit on. It was like a little blue outfit, like a little tuxedo, and had it in a little glass thing. I thought it was him because he had this. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Whoever showed me that, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it public like this. That was fucked up. No, I mean, he's mourning in a weird way.
I can't believe we have another show after this.
I know.
It's going to be epic.
No, right.
Guys, your
Last
final comedian tonight. Unfortunately, guys, no Sarah Weinshank, no Kim Congdon. They're little babies, and they didn't have passports, and we didn't have the budget. But next time, if you tell all your friends, if this thing keeps getting bigger like it already is.
If we had money, we'd do it. We'd bring those bitches so you could
time,
all fuck them.
Maybe somebody here can start a Kickstarter for the girls coming in next time.
Just start dating one of them so that you can buy their plane ticket, and then we'll bring them.
Fuck yeah, I know one guy sitting in the front row that would love one of those girls.
Yeah. Puerto Rican.
Fuck yeah.
Pussy.
Sarah Bastian has a good ring to it.
Jewish butthole.
Put your hands together for your final comedian this evening, Sebastian Coever.
They'll never care for the brothers and sisters right across the country has us up for the war. We got to get them straight. Come on now, they're gonna have to wait till we get it right. Radio stations like question their blackness, they call us a black, but we'll see them.
Hey, dirty motherfuckers. How's everybody doing tonight? I brought a lot of pot with me, but I didn't bring anything to smoke it with. So in that 7-minute smoke break, I went out back, put it in my nostril, pulled out a lighter, and did what I had to do. Fuck. I had to delete my Facebook because I spent all my time jerking off to my friends. Actually, that's not why I deleted Facebook at all. I had to delete it because, well, obviously, backing up a little bit, yeah, I was masturbating looking at Facebook. But then I came across that fucking BuzzFeed, you know? That shit's in all of your friends' newsfeed constantly, all the time. And this thing said, the last 25 things a rapist said to me before he committed the act. And I went, holy shit. And I was still masturbating, though, so I said, fucking Facebook, I have to cut that shit out, I think, you know? I spent the first half of the little situation, actually, I was high as fuck sitting behind that bald guy, wondering if that shadow cast by that weird lantern thing was his head. And I had no goddamn idea. I was pretty nervous before I came up here, but there were those, you know, a whole bunch of virgins, that guy who had a wife, that guy who fucked an Asian girl, and...
Wow. There you go. Fuck yeah. Sebastian Coever. I like your style, man. So you jerk off to Facebook.
Hey, who doesn't, man?
That's your thing, but you don't jerk off to just
No,
the
I
pictures.
actually really
you
did.
go right down the status updates. So you run across the BuzzFeed and stuff.
Even the
You don't
ads,
jerk
man.
off to just Facebook pictures like some rookie. You like taking the damage that goes along with it. Like you're only in the freshest pictures. And I think that's something worth acknowledging. You know what I mean? When you say the BuzzFeed thing, you know, you got to get into that. You're not just into that. You look down the actual scrolling thing instead of just going straight for girls'
I
pictures.
fucking
you
read
know.
the articles
You'll
and everything.
stumble across your friends. You know, you'll see a baby pic and you'll just have to fight the.
That's
you'll
why I
just
had to
have to
fucking
keep
delete it.
scrolling hard. And you know you can't jerk off with your left, and you can't scroll with your left
No, I
either.
can't jerk
so
off
it's
with
hard.
my right anymore because I always use this to use the mouse, you know? So I'm like all used
That's
to
exactly
the
what
left
I
hand.
was just saying right there.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Understand.
What is this? What is this Canadian repeating thing that happens?
Shit.
Where I'll go, yeah, I'll say you can't say the chicken cross the road, and they go, yeah, I know I can't say the chicken cross the road, and
How many times have you been on stage?
This is my first time ever.
I knew it. I knew it. You know what's great about you? Because you have thought about this before.
This has been like a huge daydream of mine.
Right.
A
for
huge
long time.
daydream. What
And
the
you
fuck
know
does
what-
that mean?
I just
And you know what's
Wait
great?
a second. Like everything else is a dream, but getting on my show's a daydream? What's that bullshit? I've been daydreaming about this for so long. It's like that's like something you don't want to. What does that mean?
And you know what's great?
Just
is
say
that,
dream next time. Jesus.
You know what's great is that you could totally tell from your set that you had this idea and you wanted to do it, and you were actually very comfortable on stage, but I could tell that you had a pre-motive, like you wanted to talk and you wanted to do this, and I think that you would.
Yeah, Brian, he signed up for the show. He definitely wanted to do this.
No. But seriously, like I could tell that you wanted to do this before, and I can see you doing this in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Like for the first
Means a lot,
time,
man.
that
Thanks.
was brilliant because you actually have a message. You're not some retarded person that's just like, I want to do stand-up comedy. I want to talk about teacups and stuff. You have you have a message, and I'm sorry.
I really appreciate that.
I see a lot of people that have done comedy the first time, but I could tell you have a passion behind it. Is what I'm saying.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
What do you do?
I just
You
got
look
a
like you
job
paint houses.
I did actually. Fucking the wizard, give him a fucking round. Tony Henchcliffe, everybody.
Who the fuck guesses paints houses?
No, I'm.
Half of you thought I was kidding, and then he goes, "That's actually what I do."
No, I'm.
Come on.
Sorry.
You know how much crowd work I had to do on random strangers to figure out? I mean, because that is a house painting hat, by the way. You're
No,
pretty
I,
much ready to
made it
clock in.
myself. Yeah. No, I do a lot of illustration and stuff, and I gave you a bunch of drawings that you pretended to take with you, but you probably just were like, throw these in the trash. No, I'm sorry.
Why would you do that, Tony?
That's not true.
No, it's not true. Tony was lovely and said he would enjoy
What?
them. I don't know. You're a nice guy. That's it. I'll be. stop
Jesus,
being-
thanks, Sebastian. I know I'm a nice guy. Yeah, you gave me drawings earlier, so you illustrate and you paint houses.
Well, I got a job this week. It was my first week being a chauffeur for a Volkswagen dealership, and after my first week, I went, holy fuck, I should really go with the stand-up idea dream, because, man,
It's the best job ever, man. And I don't know what Toronto comedy is, but you can easily get a plane ticket to LA for $200.
Yeah, man.
Stay at some bullshit. Get a bunch of other Toronto comics that want to do it.
$20 airplane ride. Buy one of those cool LA $75 houses, and then you're in.
I just, I've always been scared to be that dude looking for his dream, on the street, being like, oh,
Dude, you could totally do anything you want. I totally understand what Brian's saying. You have a lot of pent up fucking creative energy in you. It's pouring out, and we deal with so many people that we can clearly see that you're like some horny retarded boy that's never jerked off before, and your nuts are just filled, and you're just like, I don't know what that is. Something's gonna relax me, but I just don't know what it's gonna be.
You got a stronger fire than normal, and I
Yeah,
can
man,
tell
you could be living your daydreams in no time.
No, that you guys read me really well. That's terrifying, and I really appreciate the compliments. Thanks so much.
Fuck
Hey,
yeah,
good
Sebastian
job, bro.
Coever.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how the magic happens. Kill Tony number 77, live from Toronto. It just happened right in front of your very eyes. That was a fucking awesome show. Guys, we have some awesome posters and stuff that we're selling just outside of that door right after the show. Immediately after we're done dealing with all you guys, we have to hustle off to our next show. That's at the Comedy Underground.
If you want to see us do comedy after all this shit.
And you guys totally should. You should
just
go right over there. It's a 5-minute drive from here, and we're going to be doing stand-up after this. And so it'll be like a crazy fucking butt-fuck night of comedy where you're just going to try to explain to your friends tomorrow exactly what you did the night before. And they're going to be like, what? You did the what with the same people that you saw the one thing and then you went where? It's great. And we are that good. You should come with us. You guys were an amazing crowd. I had so much fun with you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Canadian Patriot, everybody.
By the way, Tony, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this?
Yeah, I do. Really badly. I've been waiting all day to do this. We are happy to announce that your Canadian Patriot, if you're wondering which part of Canada he's from, Ohio, everybody.
Ohio!
It's No Susquehanna on Twitter. Our good friend Jason, who helps out with our shows when we're anywhere around, not the West Coast. And Jason's the man. He's basically our East Coast Josh Martin all the way. Not Canadian at all, eh? That's right. He doesn't even speak American. I had so much fun with all you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the lobby. We'll take pictures and sign posters and things like that. Thank you, Toronto.
See you guys.